Hello everyone, and welcome to my British Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Throughout the long term, Meghan Markle made no confidential of her affection for beige outfits, habitually picking a variety for high-profile events, like her new video call with ruler Harry and their most memorable Christmas together at Sandringham. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, 42, as of late wore a camel-hued matching set comprising of a £145 sleeveless turtleneck top and a £165 tuve skirt from the Malibu-based brand Bluezel. This was for a video to help the capable innovation youth power asset, in which she was joined by her significant other Sovereign Harry, 38. Furthermore, when the mother of two was a senior working illustrious, she utilized unbiased hued clothing, which have since been named Miserable Beige, via virtual entertainment as a work to mix in with the regal family. In Meghan and Harry's 2022 Netflix narrative, the Duchess made sense of, "At the point when I was in the UK, I seldom wore variety. I wore a great deal of quieted tones. I likewise wore it so I could simply mix in. I'm making an effort not to stand apart here. I would rather not humiliate the family." Kate and William appreciated three-room escape at Balmoral during college. Bethan Holt, a design chief, guaranteed there is one more clarification for why Meghan favors miserable beige in the wake of venturing down from being a senior working regal. Ms. Holt saw that in spite of the fact that Meghan would have the option to wear any shade fitting her personal preference subsequent to migrating to California, beige keeps on being the standard as an indication of her superstar status. Composing for the message she made sense of, where beige was once a device for Meghan to mix in, it's presently a sign of her arrangement with the 0.01%. Beige discusses personal luxury planes, cleaners and by and large, never doing whatever might gamble with a smear or a stain. Try not to miss. Sovereign Letizia of Spain looks flawless in red, very much like Meghan Markle. Princess Beatrice's closet way to party with Eduardo is so engaging. Meghan showed love for maintainable style on first open excursion with Harry. Regardless of beige being an anticipated decision for the Duchess, Ms. Holt contended that this new appearance of Meghan was changed for a key explanation. She proceeded, "Her hair isn't quite as impeccably prepped as typical. As a matter of fact, it seems as though she could have recently gotten back from a stroll on the ocean front, and her makeup is intended to look normal and solid." So maybe Harry and Meghan have continued on from their peaceful extravagance beige period and are currently in their "we're focusing on a straightforward life" beige part. Meghan could never have said she wore the shade, since she's doing whatever it takes not to stand apart here, yet some way or another, the message is everything except that. One of Meghan's most notorious beige looks was her most memorable Christmas appearance at Sandringham in 2017, when she was as yet an illustrious life partner. The Duchess picked a centre-long wide-collar wrap coat, which is as yet accessible to purchase for an incredible £1,418.95. Meghan matched this beige coat with earthy-coloured frill, including a customised Philip Treacy cap, Stuart Weitzman boots and stamps, and Spencer cowhide gloves. Under the coat, Meghan's dress was really a burgundy velvet tone and was from the name Club Monaco. The Sussexes are getting back to protected, all-around trampled illustrious ground after Spotify reassessed Meghan's digital broadcast bargain, said Regal Master Daniela Elsa. Meghan Markle and ruler Harry critically need to put a few sudden spikes in demand for the board after a progression of lemon, which has seen their image go of a touch of precipice, a Regal Master has cautioned. Regal columnist Daniela Elsa was talking after the Sussexes were portrayed as scammers by Bill Simmons, Spotify's head of digital broadcast development and adaptation, after the streaming stage reassessed Meghan's $15 million, $20 million web recording bargain. In a commentary for new.com.au, Ms. Elsa said, "After interviews, bargains, webcasts, long periods of difficult television, many pages, and a couple of magazine main stories, the Sussexes are a long way from anything looking like a straight-up example of overcoming adversity. More like a not terrible, but not great either story. The whiff of the flop has now solidly joined itself to the Sussexes, similar to a kind of media outlet BO, which they severely need to dispose of and sharp-like. She proceeded, "I figure we can all concur. Harry and Meghan seriously need a couple of runs on the board, a couple of obvious successes after the last short time that has seen their image go off somewhat of a precipice. Try not to miss. Russians actually own property worth nearly £500 million in the UK, in spite of Putin's conflict. As a matter of fact, things have been getting a hazardously near frantic area, with us currently coming up on the 3-month sign of a progression of thumps and debacles. Their paying gigs with Spotify and Netflix have either gone or are allegedly set to go when they run out, which would leave them with only one substance-managed Penguin Arbitrary House." Alluding to their most recent video, during which they call the 26 subsidizing beneficiaries from the dependable innovation youth power asset, of which the RQL establishment is an establishing part, Ms. Elsa added, "With no undeniable way ahead, what the current week's video, with its authentic smorgasbord of new material for the non-verbal communication specialists of Instagram to pore over like Talmudic researchers, and the impending little visit tells us is that Harry and Meghan are getting back to protected, very much trampled regal ground." In the space of the 2.5-minute new video, the organization has gotten a boundless lift after Meghan wore a sleeveless turtleneck and skirt from the Mark for her revisitation of the spotlight. Given she can purchase or access, for the most part, every fashioner in the world, the Duchess' decision to help a neighborhood brand is a sweet note in all of this. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.